Life, I think, is kind of like doing a simple car repair, which I'm not really going to talk about car repair. I'm going to talk about computer building, which I'm not even really going to talk about that. We're going to talk about music. But I'm right now building a computer. You only know that because I'm telling you, it's in another room right now. I've been working on it for a couple hours. Shouldn't have fucking took that long. Not finished yet. But it's kind of like car repair. If you've ever tried to repair your car, which you should, because fucking mechanics will lie and rob you fucking blind. You can learn some shit online pretty quickly. But when you learn something online, there'll be things that the mechanic will charge you $1,000 for. I ain't fucking with you. Let's say $500 to $1,000, and the part cost $11, and you can learn how to fix it on YouTube for, like, it'd take you like an hour or two. And the video will be, open your hood, take out these 4 screws, put them aside. Now, underneath those 4 screws are 4 more screws. Take those out, put them aside, swap the part, put your 4 screws back in, and put your other 4 screws back in. Boom, you just saved $1,000. But every time I've ever worked on a car, you take out the 4 screws and you go to take out the next 4 screws, and 1 screw won't fucking budge. It won't move. It won't do anything. And you spend 4 fucking hours, 5 hours a day, 3 days trying to get 1 screw out. Simple. Why the fuck won't the screw come out? My computer build is the same way. Like, I just spent like 3 hours doing something that should have taken about 20 minutes. It's like, oh, this thing doesn't work over here. Why doesn't this, it's like, clasp this down. Why doesn't it clasp? I don't know. It just doesn't fucking clasp. I feel like that's life. I feel like a lot of life is very, very stupidly simple. Like, it's so simple that if you try to get it right, it's so easy. And then once you go to do it, it just fucking doesn't work at all. It's just completely fucking broken. It's like when you want to watch a TV show, and you're like, oh, there's a TV show, I'm very excited, I'm gonna watch it. And then, like, right before the show's about to come on, you can't find the remote control to save your fucking life. You just can't. It's always there, and now the show's coming on, and you just can't fucking find it. I feel like that's everything. I think that's everything. That has nothing to do with this. Okay, so this is Angelina Jordan, who I don't know, never heard her, singing Bohemian Rhapsody, which of course everyone on the planet knows. And this is going to be difficult. I assume that she's amazing, because I probably would not have found the video if she wasn't. But I don't know how much focus I'm going to be able to place on her, because if you know Bohemian Rhapsody, you have to attempt to lip sync the majority of the lyrics, whatever they are. I don't even know if I know them all, but I don't think anyone just listens to the song and doesn't attempt to, like... There's no music right now, but there will be. I think we've officially gotten back to where we started, by the way. Welcome. We are back to talking about nothing. Let's fucking go. Bring any copyright strikes. I'm warmed up.
Anywhere the wind blows doesn't really mean to me. Wow. See, shivers down my spine, body's aching all the...
You got my haircut. Sorry, that's my haircut from high school. I should bring that shit back. What's going on? Oh, her fucking clothes are dope. Her voice is dope too, but I don't know why everyone's clapping yet. She sounds great, but we got a long ways to go. So I can't clap yet, bro. This is fucking Queen. You gotta make it over the bridge. I mean the metaphorical bridge, like when you're driving, not the actual bridge of the song. There we go. Now I can clap. Okay, so I gotta see. I forget about watching TV shit. They always kind of piss me off. She is phenomenal. We all know that. I mean, it's obviously there's probably like a billion people that said that. I forget how edited down TV shows are and how limited time they give people. I was expecting her to tackle the entire song. I was like, bum, 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 bum. I was like waiting for all that build up and all the fucking everything, and that wasn't there. What she did was amazing, and I am positive that it's the production of the show that told her, hey, you can only do this. Like, you can only do this much. That's all the time we're giving you. We have X amount of time per person, and that's all you can do. So fuck TV. That's why YouTube is awesome and Twitch is fucking awesome, because there ain't no fucking time limits, man. Yeah, she was killer. She really made her own song. And I was skeptical at first. I'm used to intros. Like, usually in a song there's an intro and a build-up. Like, you save something. So when she was being all breathy in the beginning, I kind of thought she was not going to keep doing that. I thought she was going to change into very, like, laser beam singing. Instead, she stayed breathy, but she brought in a lot of articulation and movement to the song. When I say movement, I say ornamentation. Ornamentation, which is, in singing, ornamentation is the same thing as it is in decoration, right? You have a straight line, that's a straight line. You could ornament the line and put some squiggles around it, or a little fucking thing up here and a little thing down there. So when you have a note, when you have a single note in the music, you can ornament the note a variety of ways. There's ways to approach the note or leave the note, or notes you can put above and below them, which are called neighbor groups or whatever. Just decoration. And so what she really did, I think, fantastically well was the decoration. I think the decoration might even be more important than her actual singing. Hear me out. I think if she had just used her voice and sang the notes exactly where they are, she would have still sounded amazing, but she would have sounded probably very boring. And I would have just said she was a good singer and I wouldn't have cared. So, yeah, she's a good singer. Who gives a fuck? But the ornamentation, the way she decorated the lines, I think was all of it. I think that's the best part about it. Which means, well, I don't know what it means, because I don't know who she worked with to pull that off. I don't know how much of those ideas are strictly hers, or if it's, because when you're working with the musicians, people will, well, it depends from every group of people, but people will all bring up ideas to each other. But as long as she's, whatever method she's doing to do that, keep it up, it's going to be killer. Let me double back on that thing I said a second ago, the ornamentation. What I'm saying is very common. Again, every group is different. Even a duet, every duet is different. Some people are very open to other ideas, and other people are very closed. They want to do kind of their own thing. But it can be really common, right? That in a band setting, that maybe the drummer will say, "Hey, man, I think this bass line over here is too long," or "I think this guitar thing is a little too much," and kind of everyone will kind of give ideas on what everyone else is doing, and hopefully the ideas kind of make the thing better. So what I'm saying is, with her decorations, where did they come from? Is it just her improvising? Did she just learn the song and then she just kind of comes up with that and that's how it feels? Is she going through multiple takes of it and listening to herself and coming up with ideas? Is she working with a vocal coach? Is she still not with the pianist or the guitarist? Are they telling her anything? And how does it all work together? Because that's the thing about the magic, man. When you got that magic, it's like one-hit wonders. Okay, you got the magic, but how is this magic going to change over time? That's what makes it interesting. Plus, when you kick ass like that, when you kick ass like she just did, now the next question, right? Is the next thing I hear, is it going to be on fire? I do think she left room, though. I think she left a lot of room to be more awesome because of how dialed back it is. But I don't know her sound yet. I haven't heard her. I gotta hear her like sing it 2 or 3 times. Because maybe the next song is really driving. But yeah, I give her 10. In case you're wondering, a 10 out of 10. Because I think she sounded great, performed well. She did a cover of one of the most famous songs of all time, which, if you're ever gonna do a cover, my professor, mentor passed away, but what he said about a cover, he was talking about playing piano and guitar, not vocal covers, but I think it applies, which is that when you do a famous cover and people recognize it, what immediately happens is they start playing the original song in their head. So a lot of times you're setting yourself up for failure because the minute you start to do the cover, everyone who knows it is hearing the original version, and now you have to beat it or you have to change it in such a way that people don't care. And she did that. She was able to take a song that we all know and perform it in a way that we didn't expect and is very different from the original. Now let's not fucking get it twisted. The original's the fucking original, you know what I mean? She's fucking great. She ain't no Freddie fucking Mercury. I mean, I don't think anyone's saying that, but in case, I don't want you to misthink what I'm saying. Freddie Mercury is fucking Freddie Mercury. Like, let's not even fucking consider that shit. But to have the balls to do something that he did and do a great job, hats off. And who knows? Maybe we'll watch some more of this. Well, I was gonna say up and coming, but this is a year old. Oh, this is like right before the pandemic. No wonder she's singing so well. This is like right before the pandemic. This is like they have 30 days, and then it's like all mass out. Anyways, this reaction is finished.